Welcome to another exciting episode of What's in the Box. I am your host, GQ. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done. We'll get to all the other social media stuff and culturejunkies.net and merchandise and all that other stuff later. Because I know you guys are here for What's in the Box. So let's go ahead and get this open. You know the logo and label by now. So, got a lot of Sideshow stuff coming up in the next few installments of this show here. Because, of course, holiday season is upon us, and I shop for myself a lot. Because I don't necessarily like spending my money on other people. I'm selfish like that. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So this time around, let's see. Yep, go ahead and do it. Wow, they packed it well, I'll give them that. This time around we got a box within a box because I didn't want to have any labels stuck to the inner box here, the shipper box, because as some of you know, and if you've been watching this long enough, the shipper box is actually worth money by itself. So the cleaner that box is, the more it's worth later in life in the resale market, which is crazy. But such is the life of a collector. So of course we have here something from Hot Toys. You guys know Hot Toys by now. So let's go ahead and pop this open, see what we've got. This is one that kind of found it on the Sideshow website a little bit after it was revealed. And decided, you know what, after seeing the film that this particular statue, figure, whatever you want to call it, stick scale is based on, I decided, you know what, that's actually kind of worth having. Especially given how cool the character was and all that other sort of thing. So I'll give you guys a front reveal. Very cool. We have here 6 scale. Let's get this plastic off first. Do it right. Where do they got this taped at? Down here. Oh, they got it taped really well. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. That's much better. I love that kind of holographic look to it. We have here 6 scale Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, you know what? Since one of my fine viewers in another video had suggested this, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on the turntable. As you can see, I'm gonna give a cool shot of that turntable there. Branded, as you can see, so yeah, I think it looks good. So, have here on the front, we've got the fishbowl, of course, in the holographic style. On the side, you got Mysterio there. On the back, you've got all your warnings and people that, you know, worked on the thing. And on the side, you got Mysterio again. And of course, on the top, you've got Mysterio. So, I love this thing. This Lazy Susan / turntable is awesome. So we'll be using that later. Let's move this over here again. All right, let's get this thing open. Now, as I said before, oh, that is cool. Very neat. As I said before, it was seeing him in the film that actually caught my attention. And it was like, oh wow. Before I even get to that, that is a really good image of him on the front box there. And of course, in the back, you have his symbol that he uses. But no, Mysterio, of course, is always one of those characters that was just like, okay, he's a Hollywood special effects guy, an illusionist. How much of a villain can he possibly be? And the cartoon did some stuff with him, and then of course, you know, the comic books, he is what he is. But Jake Gyllenhaal did a really good job playing him in the Spider-Man Far From Home film. And it actually made the character appealing to me for the first time in his entire history. So I like I said, I got to give kudos to Sony and of course Marvel for taking, you know, a fairly obscure, not obscure because I mean he is a known villain, but taking a, you know, fairly obscure concept of a villain and making it actually really, really cool. Because the whole illusion fight that he had with Peter was just awesome. I thought that was really cool the way they did that. And so when I saw this 6 scale, knowing Hot Toys and Sideshow and of course their reputation for making amazing looking reproductions, I decided I need to go ahead and get Mysterio because that would be a really cool piece to have. And so far, I seem to have been 100% right in that. Now, of course, as you guys know, Sideshow is in Hot Toys is exceptionally detailed. So you get the little illusion, I don't even know what you call these, this little pyramid with the all-seeing eye style thing. He didn't really use that. I mean, he did, of course, use the blasts in the movie, but didn't really get to this Doctor Strange size level, you know, with his blast and that sort of thing as far as the look. But, oh wait, I know he's got a cape, so let's go ahead and do this piece by piece. So you've got the little smoke trail thing for him, which goes with his base. I might have to put him with his base. He's got, of course, the flight stand because, yes, Mysterio can fly. At least the illusion can fly. So might be displaying him with his base because I think that'll kind of look pretty cool. But yeah, he's got a cape, so I'm pretty sure his cape. Yep, exactly. That's why it was not moving at all. His cape, of course, is, you know, through the plastic, the tray, so you don't necessarily damage it, you know, by having him just laying on his cape while he's in the box. Very smart design by them, actually, to just basically have the cape just kind of float through the back there. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, does this cape have plastic on it? Oh, it's just stubborn. All right, there we go. So yeah, his cape looks great. And again, it's Hot Toys and Sideshow. They always do great work, so let's just be real. That to this point now is just, it's become expected that their stuff is gonna be good. So this just kind of falls in line with the norm, basically. Of course, we've got the fishbowl, the classic fishbowl head. And there's a Jake Gyllenhaal sculpt in there. We'll show you guys that. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. As cool as Gyllenhaal looks with his costume on, I like the full fishbowl head. And I think if I remember correctly, it's a light up feature. So that's just, you know, especially with the whole smoke trails and everything, I think that'll be a better look for display purposes. So we'll see. All right, let's get his stand out here. It's a cool looking stand too. So for those that are new, I get close-ups of all this stuff, so don't worry, you'll be able to see what I'm seeing with much more clarity soon enough. Let's see, does he pass the initial stand on your own test? He might. Let's see, yeah, he's leaning forward a little bit. Probably gotta do some adjustments on his own for a bit. All right, not too bad. Yeah, that big fishbowl head, he's a little front heavy, kind of tends to lean a little. Yeah, let's go and bringing in that Gyllenhaal sculpt. Might see him on the overhead there fairly well. I can punch in. Or of course, you've got him here, but I mean, again, you guys will get close-ups. Don't have to rely on just single camera shots. So yeah, it looks like he's got a couple of pieces of, or you can detach the cape and then put like the armor pieces in place. Similar to how it was in the movie, of course, extra hand pegs. The usual assortment of hands, spread hands, action hands, fists. He actually comes with open hands or gripping hands this time. Usually most of the time they give him, their clenched fist. That's what they put on them from the start. And of course he has a flight pole because he's a character that can fly. So yeah, they've got the very sturdy, bendy flight pole and the dreaded micro batteries for his light up function. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think once I get them all assembled and get everything in the light box, get some good photos of them, that sort of thing. Yeah, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with what I'm seeing here. His costume is spot on, and again, that's one of their obvious strengths. I mean, God, he's, green and gold. It looks great together on him. So, really well done. It's kind of not really is it a meshy suit? Yeah, it is a mesh suit. Okay. Thought it was gonna be like separated pieces, but nope, it's a mesh suit. Of course, with the very, very nice cape. And looks like it needs a little bit of straightening. It is not a posable cape, which, I don't know, take it or leave it on that one. It looks like there's see, like this section here, it looks like it's sticking. It's weird. It's almost like there's magnets in it. It's really strange. So I'm gonna have to really kind of figure this out or read what the instructions say about it, because his cape is acting very strange. So I think there might be magnets in place here, which in and of itself would be very cool. That's kind of a neat way to make his cape very controlled. So yeah, well, obviously, like I said, I'll get you guys some close-up shots, put them on the turntable, light box turntable, and we'll go from there. But all in all, with that very cool box, this has been Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. Stand up there, buddy. Oh, come on. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. So yeah, this has been Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm GQ for What's in the Box. Also want to give a special shout out to DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, the NetNet, the Iguana Man, and the other Steve. So appreciate you guys for being patrons. If you want to be a patron, just go to patreon.com/culturejunkies and you can become a patron. There's 5 different tiers to choose from. If you want to get a shout out, that's one of the higher tiers. But I mean, DeMarcus Smith is a producer level patron, and the Iguana Man is an executive producer level patron. So we've got a lot of different things that go along with that. And of course, we stream throughout the week exclusively on Twitch. Great Daddy Kuji, Kenshiro, King Amarok all do game streaming throughout the week. And of course, on Wednesdays, we have Culture Junkies Live, which is a very, very fun show. You guys can come in, you can be part of the show. During The Power Is Yours, you guys take over the show using the chat to basically throw out topics that you want to talk about. We'll talk about it right then and there. And of course, that happens at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. So check your local listings for what 9 p.m. Eastern is for your time zone. And it's, like I said, exclusively on Twitch. So once again, for Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home 6 scale figure, I'm GQ, and I'll see you guys next time.